What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we are here today with 3 random decks. And I mean random is because I finally spent money in this game and I'm trying to figure out what to invest in. So I got these 3 decks. We're going to be playing them in order: this Leeson deck, this game playing deck, this scout deck. And I would say that this deck is probably second, this is third, this one's probably first. So we're gonna go this one last, force you to watch the entirety of the video for one good match. We're silver 3 currently, and I'm about to tank my rank doing this, but hey! And we're gonna be going against the Gaming Green, who looks like he's going full Demacia scouts, which is something I thought as well. And he has Lucian in there. Haven't seen Lucian in a while. Leeson's a little bit too quick, and this card is also better if you draw it and then use it, so gonna bounce both of those. Deny? I don't think there's much that I want to deny in a really aggro deck. I'll keep the stun though. It's a stun into a minion, and we drew a 9 cost card. I realized when I was making the deck that it had a decent amount of spells in it, so I thought that Karina wouldn't be that bad. Oh yeah, Karma's in here as well. I mean, you could play this card, you know, for free somehow if you play 2 spells in a round, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. I think this enables me to play the stun next turn. I'd rather use that than to play this. This is a, you know, surprise blocker, which is pretty cool. He's gonna summon Valor. Probably won't block with it. Now I'll spoil that my scout deck actually does not have it actually does not have Valor in it. So I'm kind of curious if that will even work out. So, oh yeah, see, I'm not used to saving spell mana, so I can actually use this on this, and when it's summoned, right, because it summons exact copies, I would even get my thing back. So it's almost like a 3 cost Dawn and Dusk in a sense, right? Isn't it kind of like a 3 cost Dawn and Dusk? That is very interesting. I don't want to use it on that though, but that is still interesting, I think. He's gonna likely just hook me with Valor, and then this thing's gonna attack. Oh, he's gonna attack it by itself. Gonna stun it and get the blocker, which in hindsight I think I should have took the 2 damage anyway and just stunned Valor. That would have been the better play. That would have been the much better play. But it's not. I'm thinking about that now, like, oh, that's like a cute little combo that I feel like you don't get to see that often. And he was tapped out. I'll be honest, I did not look at his mana at all. At all. But one thing that I have noticed about this deck is that banking spell mana is actually really important, and that's something that I'm not used to, is banking spell mana. So it's gonna pretty much train me. I'm gonna use this deck a lot because it's gonna help me, I think, get better as a player. Next turn, I think if we bank this mana, we can actually just use Progress Day, which would be awesome. It'll be turn 5. He's just pressuring the field, which makes sense. It's a Demacia deck, or pure Demacia, so his whole game plan is very likely to just spam a bunch of spells. And yeah. I don't think I'm gonna ever get the... It's gonna take too long for this. I think the spells that I decided to pick are too late-game fat. So I think that that's my issue here. See, look, I'm supposed to be spamming spells so that whenever I draw this, it kind of is a good thing. And he just flooding the board. And this is kind of what I wanted my scout deck to be like, but I mixed it with Bilgewater. Alright, so... I put Karma down, she's gonna die. She's gonna get hooked or something. Well, she's gonna get hooked by Valor, right? But then I start generating cheap spells, which is kind of what I want. I am at 20 HP, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. I could do Progress Day right now, because he's going to kill one of my thing, and I'm going to take a boatload of damage. All I need to do is kind of block one of them. This is not that bad of a play, too, because it gives me specifically 2 spells. I think that might be the smart thing to do. That's why I like this card, because it gives me specifically 2 spells. And I like that. So now we have Recall Retreat, which is not that bad. Now we have Gotcha, and like I said, we have this, but this is a 3 mana play, right? So he has no mana. So here's why he tapped himself out like that. So now I can actually do this. 1 mana, I think, is what? That burst strike thing? We're gonna take a lot of damage here, but I get to at least kill that, right? Bank 2 mana here. I can actually Lee Sin next turn. So we're taking 6, 7 damage. So we went from 20 to 11 really quickly, which is not that bad, I guess, considering his deck. Considering his deck and what it does, I feel like it's not that bad. Another Karma here. Now, I could Lee Sin right now, but I have Lee Sin. The only backup I have is to retreat, like recall him. Seems kind of crappy. Then again, I don't really have any fantastic things for playing Karma. His deck doesn't seem like it has like ping like that though. So I'm gonna play Karma. We also get this too, which is nice. Okay, so he still has 2 scouts on the field, which kind of sucks, but at least Quinn is not on the field anymore. We're just gonna sit here, see what spells we get. We get True Damage Barrage, 3 damage to an enemy, or the Nexus, the other 2 to 1. So I can go 3, 2, 1. That's cute. Play Lee Sin. I have 4 mana backup, so we could recall like Karma, and then play another 3-drop. Doesn't look like. So as you can see, I think it's 2. And then the spell, yeah, it's too fat. This is slow. Oh no, this is slow speed. I actually have to play it now. All right, so I think we 3, right? So 3. I guess 2 and 1. If he has that stupid resolve card, I'm gonna be so pissed. Which is very likely that he does have it. Damage, if I decide not to block. I can block this, right? But he has 5 mana. I feel like there's no way he went like pure stupid on it. I could also sacrifice my Karma. I do have another Karma, so it's not like the worst thing if I lose her right now. But if I'm gonna sacrifice Karma, do I just say, okay, let me just kill the 4/4 that we know is gonna attack and reduce the damage? This is 5 damage. I think it might be better just to kill the 4/4. Let's be greedy. Because I can technically block this. If he has a spell, it's whatever. I can recall Karma as well. I can't throw her back in the field. It's, I think, 3 costs or lower, right? Yeah, repulse. Kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, you know what? Repulse is really good in Scout because now he's actually permanently that strong. But yeah, this deck is crafted a little bit too greedy. That's what I'm noticing right now. It's a little bit too greedy.
Time to get my hands dirty.
And I'm gonna lose because of that too. I figured maybe I'll show the deck afterwards, right? So we're obviously running Eye of the Dragon, but we did not draw that. Flash of Brilliance, Concussive Prana. You see, most of our spells are a little bit high end. I think it would be better to do a more cheap, like a cheaper version of it. I did want to see a Dawn and Dusk Lee Sin. I'm not gonna lie to you. And also Dawn and Dusk Karma is pretty strong too. It just seems like I think maybe lowering the curve a little bit might make this deck work a little bit better. I'm still gonna play more matches with it, but like I said, this is a lovely series where I'm just trying to try out a couple things, see what works, see what doesn't work. All right, so we're going against super aggro, and we're playing against a deck that is like, it actually should do well against it technically. So I don't remember how much barrel play I put in this deck. I don't think I want him. But you know, we have stuff like Withering Whale to kind of stop down the aggro a little bit, and we have like some early game in there. Oh god, the Siren. Bunch of ships. a bunch of ships. So yeah, at least it's in here just because I felt like the spider package was really good early. It felt like it's just a really good early package to just kind of have. And then everything else was more geared around like DPS and spells and things of that nature.
There's nothing to fear.
I don't know why I put this in there. I don't know what I was doing. Don't question me, okay? Don't question me. Alright, so he's going aggro, so if he doesn't have another card to play, which would be weird because they usually play everything on curve. They always have something to play. There goes Elise. But Elise can't attack herself. So I'm at least getting two instances of damage here, so. Cause she can't, Elise can't block it herself, and she can block a spider. So enjoy your spider block. Okay. I wonder if he's thinking like, oh, I'm playing the same deck, just it's Bilge Ward instead of Noxus. Not really. Withering Whale.
Time for the main event.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's playtime.
We can block the spider. He passed? I think that was a genuine mistake. I don't think that he was like trying to bluff something right there. Unfortunate. Creating warning shot, which is just this damage to the Nexus. We do have a Vile Feast, so we can suck up some stuff. I think we just play the Yordle heal. If we get the Legion Straw, I don't think that my deck is meant for Legions. It's just mostly for the
Safety will cost
the warning shot. Okay, we took a Skitterer. I don't remember my deck balance really. Okay, so we got spiders on spiders. We have 2 spiders. We have 3 if we attack. We can't really attack because Draven, unfortunately. We could technically attack with this, and then if he wanted to block with Draven, which is, you know, makes literally no sense. I don't remember what plunders I have in here. Literally attacking with this does 1 damage to his necklace no matter what, so maybe it'll block with the 2/2. Because if it dies, it does 1 damage. If it does damage, 1 damage. So we get a proc on Gangplank anyway. I think this is why you use this. The warning shots is that you pretty much like try to like tick his thing. Because if you tick it every turn, you know, it's obviously a lot better. He comes out a lot quicker. So he does that. That's fine.
Who's my favorite? It is you. Yes.
And I'm screwed. Because this thing costs so much. And yeah. That sucks. Because now Elise is activated. Now a card like this is useless.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
Because now all these things have oh well, we got this though. 2 damage. If it kills, deal 4 to the enemy Nexus. So we could hit this stupid thing. Oh, and I'm like, oh, we can do all this stuff. I don't have the mana for it. That's kind of silly to do. Reason being why that's silly is just because if I have a spell, you already like showcase where you're putting your damage. Yep. Oh, that was smart. Now, do I Withering Wail here? I think Withering Wail is like the ultimate value. I'm at full HP though. But I like pretty much heal, and then I take Oh, pretty much only 5 damage. I can let the attacks happen, but then if I let the attacks happen, then I just I lose the least. I'm gonna lose this no matter what. So with that being said, I think it's just smarter to just do this. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to commit a blocker. I should have just blocked with the Oh, and that's also dumb. Oh, because now I'm taking more damage than 5 damage.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Dude, please delete my account. Delete it. Just delete my account. Just delete it. I'm like, And at worst here, we would have took 6 damage. He would have lost his entire board. And look how much, he has nothing in his hand. And now he can actually respond. And I hate that you can't commit blockers after that too.
A tribute to the spider god.
Just wanted to play.
100% worth it. Now this play, funny enough, gives me the at least Evo, but we'll just pretend like that was planned, right? Now he doesn't know that I have Withering Whales, right? So
Smooth as silk.
now knowing his deck, he probably has nothing to help him defensively, which is what I'm hoping for. So I should be able to just click out his Elise and lose my Elise as well. Is that worth it? Well, we do have this, but we can't really play it. I think it's better to kill off his... No, that makes no sense. No matter what I do, I feel like I just have to trade with him. I think no matter what I do, I have to trade with him. Because I need to kill these 2 things, and then I'll just kill these. And if he plays a bunch of spiders again, we have Withering Whale. I do want to play Gangplank this turn. Because when I heal, well, it's going to do 2 AoE, right? It doesn't increase the heal with the barrel. And these warning shots are doing nothing in my hand right now. I can actually double tap that, and then it will do, it will kill off his last thing, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna play something that's a little bit more juicy, in my opinion. So we're gonna warning shot. I just want to trigger. I don't remember what plunders I have in my deck. It's what happens when you're not familiar with your deck. He has 6 mana now. I just gave them the ability to do something within your wildest dreams. And he's passing. Interesting. Alright. Withering Whale looking pretty good. We can, while I'm attacking your attack spells and stuff like that, yeah. We have the Withering Whale, so we're going to be left with 3 mana after the fact, so. We'll just play this like I need a blocker. You know, try to sell a little bit. Oh no! How you gonna do that to me like that? What else can I do? Boom, boom, boom. He's left with 5 mana, but he only has really 2 cards. Spinning Axe. Okay, about to say he's probably gonna discard one of his spinning axes. Okay, These 2 are fearsome. And I'm almost 110% there's nothing you can do about this. So we will put blockers here because I'm a smart boy and I learn from my mistakes. Just in case, but this should clear out his thing. 2 damage to all, heal myself for 3. And you know, maybe it was all about timing, baby. It's all about timing. Did I trigger? Oh, I wish there was a way to see if I triggered this turn. I don't think so, right? I think we just...
I'll take my time.
Yeah! Efficiency. Alright, so now he has 1 thing there, and yeah. when I'm attacking all your spells and skills. There's no spell and skills that I need to trigger here. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, silver. And let's look at this deck. So we have this fun little thing. So it's Absorb Soul, I think, is as like a heal. This deck is mostly to counter that deck, really. That's what it's really supposed to do. I was still being a cheapo. If you can actually see, I don't have that 2 cost due to kegs, which is kind of like a pivotal card if you're going powder kegs. But I was trying to see if I can just kind of skimp out on it before I spend like my resources on it. I should probably show you guys my resources too. I can show you guys if I look at a card that I want to buy, right? So I still have 3,000 coins here. I used a lot of my green already, and I'm trying to see what I really want. So it's kind of like I want to spend it wisely. So I wanted to see if this deck can work with the minimal that I had before investing in the more powder keg stuff, because there's not too many decks that work with it, so it's a specific type of deck. Obviously, what you want to do is put in a lot of AoE. I think that's the main part of it, so Make It Rain, any card that does some type of AoE, but I think it's only Make It Rain and Withering Whale that does like an AoE effect, and Avalanche, but Avalanche is in Freljord, which I don't think Freljord would be that bad as far as like, all you want to do is allow them to stack their board and then you clear it, and then while you're clearing it, you still have some type of advantage, which happened there. We took a lot of damage, even through my own misplay, in my opinion, but it came in, it benefited us later on. Also, Grasping the Undying, if you saw the Drain 3, and also this one is a Drain 4, if your keg is out, it will boost that up so it makes the heal fatter, so we can get a Drain pretty much 5 from an ally unit like a spider, and it will heal me for a crap ton of amount. Which is pretty cool. And I don't actually know why the prankster is in here. I guess because I was gonna spam spiders or something like that. It was like a weird afterthought kind of thing. I should take it out. It will be taken out. So, but yeah, it's you gotta tie stuff out. I know it's so much easier to watch a YouTube video of a person that's like, this deck works in High Masters, or this deck is the meme deck, this deck is this, but you go back and you're like, yo, that deck is cool. Like, I love Mega Mawau, I like Swim, I watch a Hawktie, but the problem is that when you look at their decks and then you go back to your trunk, or whatever they want to call this, you go back to what you don't have those cards. So you kind of have to like mix around with theirs. You know the idea because you're not stupid, so you understand the idea of the deck, so you have to make your own version of it with the cards that you have. Even if, like, as you guys can see, I can really get a lot of cards right now, but do I want to make that deck? Did that deck just work because that guy's a mastermind? That's what this is about. And you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk, but some people say they like hearing me talk, so I'm gonna talk. Going against another pure Demacia. It's crazy that we went against something that's pure Demacia and was super aggro, and now we're going against another super Demacia, which is more like chilling in the cut kind of thing. So this hand looks phenomenal. We got Prowling Cutthroat on turn 1. We have turn 2 doing pretty much nothing, saving mana for a possible single combat, and then we have Misfortune on turn 3, and I think what is her thing is the Love Tap, right? No, it's the Make It Rain. Cool. So there we go. Doesn't do anything because we're not running anything like that. So this is my Scout deck. It's the Scout with MF. It's, you know, pretty standard what we're going to be doing. Hopefully, oh baby, it's going to be a scary match, I can tell you that. Definitely not going to single combat. Do I need to save mana for anything? No, because I really don't. You know what? That was kind of silly. It's like I realized it after the fact, but technically I could have attacked. Sorry, save the mana. I would have 2 mana for single combat, and then I would have been able to play Misfortune, and then had single combat backup. See, small things. So Misfortune herself does not need to attack, so I don't need to attack with her, and anyone that comes in blocks will take 1 damage. She's a really cool, interesting card, and since we are playing Demacia, who has access to this card as well, he can probably kill it.
By my honor, you must die.
As we see here, is that he can just fucking kill it with Fiora, and all you need is like some type of spell backup to do so. So there we go. We're gonna start pushing some damage out.
Love ya.
Now, if he pulls my Misfortune, it's likely that he has like a barrier or something like that. And again, which is cool because we have Make It Rain, which is her own card, which I don't want to use. Oh, even better. Tough would make it that we don't even die at all. Her Make It Rain right now would potentially kill it, but what we want to use it for is we want to use it to take a barrier out, pretty much. That's what we want to do. So if he has no cards to kill Misfortune, like a barrier, he'll hook one of my 1/1s. So we can't play anything here, we have to see what he does. If he gets a barrier, we just have to hope it's not Riposte, because Riposte increases the damage. So is it 1/1, right? Makes you a 1/1? Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't work. So okay, he goes for the greedier play. So now he can hook one of my things in stealth, and he can do this. But he is now tapped out. So what I could do right now would be to single combat. I could single combat his thing, and then he can't. That leaves me with 2. That's kind of RNG. If I single combat now, then he could actually kill me with the Fleet Feather Tracker. No, he can't actually. He cannot do that. Sorry, because I have this. He can also have that too. And I think technically I should use it first, but then it doesn't bait his attack. Okay, so he is using it. So now that doesn't work. And I'll take 2 damage, but I want to take 1 damage. I think. I don't know if that benefits us, but we both use our cards. He's taking 2, I'm going to take 1. So he still can't pull me with this, and if he still wants to trade, Fiora would actually end up dying. So it's smarter for him at this point to just pull one of my 1/1s, whatever. I kind of don't care about that, but he can't pull this. Oh no, I lost the play. That's true.
Hold it, sweetheart.
I lost the play. That is absolutely true. Forgot about that.
I'll be damned.
Fiora might be the wave though. With that 1 card added into the deck, I don't know. And that was a big misplay as well. I forgot that he had Tough, and I saw my cards with Tough, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm good. But that wasn't the case at all. Do I just lose here? I feel like I'm so dramatically behind after that. Which is what our deck does. Playing Misfortune just seems like a waste because he can do that same thing. That was why I really needed to kill this stupid card. And playing this, I feel like he just blocks it pretty easily. Here's where, if you're more comfortable with the deck, I feel like this play wouldn't be too bad for you. You kind of know what to do, but I feel like I feel like a lost puppy.
Dangerous water.
Oh, but they have that. Also, Demacia has this card can't die, so he can actually, what is it, stand alone it, make it that it can't die. And I'm not in Ionia, so I literally can't bounce it, which is a very good counter to Fiora. Just to have bounce. Oh, that's. I'm not gonna waste time. This is GG. He's gonna push a really strong attack. He has 2 hookers, 3 hookers. Sorry, it's 3 hookers. This is +1/+1, right? +1/+1. Plus, he's gonna also give it +1/+1. And I know in my hand I have nothing to counter that at all. So. Alright, we should be back. Had a little issue there. So this match hasn't really, nothing's really happened. I just played a 1/1, tried to attack, he played this stupid thing. It's we're going against aggro again. So I wanted to give this deck one more try before saying that it's trash. And I wasn't paying attention, and I just realized that I could have armored through that, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh god. Well, this is, Silence of Follower is not that bad, right?
No prey.
This is good. This can actually hit really, really good. Lisa's not out here, so I don't have to worry about them getting Challenger out of nowhere. So I think when I make it rain, I can't see where the actual things lie when I play it. So we just gotta hope that. So one, it took out 2 1-1s and it's gonna hit 1 to the face. Not that bad. I don't want to block a 2-2 thing with 2 attack because then I'm easy for a Vile Feast. Don't want that to kind of be a thing. Alright, so now we got this. What's cool is that if he tries to block with anything. Okay. That kind of sucks, but if he tries to block with any of these cards, they will die. We do have the Ranger's Resolve, so we actually can get an attack through here. You should know that I'm attacking for a reason. Vile Feast is not going to do anything. That kills you, not me.
Love ya.
Now we're the same thing I just said is that now I'm free to a Vile Feast again. But he has to be careful because, you know, I can do that. I should have 3 of those in my deck. But I think he's just gonna, okay. Goes for the Hail Mary. Make an enemy vulnerable. And I also wanted to try out this card. It's one of the biggest reasons I wanted to try how effective this card is. It's mostly for big targets though, but also for cards that say that they do something when they strike something. So that's a thing too. The best part about vulnerable though is that you pretty much can drag it and then MF will shoot it. But we're risking taking a lot of damage here. I have to block at least one of them, which you know, I'll probably block the 3-2 because I can kill the 3-1 on my turn. You can Vile Feast right now. I'm tapped out, so there's no way I could save MF in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Okay. They need a scout with like Overwhelm. I mean, that would make them really strong, but I'm saying like one of them, at least one. One scout with Overwhelm would be interesting. Which I think you could do, because if you go Demacia like Noxus, there's cards that can give it to it. They're just flooding with spiders. Makes me wish I had the other deck, and that's why the other deck is so strong. 1 and then 2 back up. I kind of want a Relentless Pursuit here though. Might as well pull it now, I guess. I realized how dumb that was. I just realized how bad that was.
Hey, pal.
Yeah. Because if I would have pulled it here, then he wouldn't have been able to block it with the thing. Also, when you Relentless Pursuit, the scout thing doesn't come back. I realized that too. We're at 2 attacks though. Okay. So look. Oh, we get to test it out. Let's test it out. Well, it's kind of risky, right? It is a little risky because he could still have Vile Feast. But if he had Vile Feast, I'm pretty sure he would have played it by now though. So I'm gonna try it. So this should technically do 5 damage to it. It says we're both striking this one target. It should technically do 5 damage to it. Cool. I like that card actually. It's not that good for the meta, I think. Or did he draw a Vile Feast? I don't care.
Time for violence. Love ya.
The truth of the matter is that now I have to what is it? Oh, beautiful. I have to attack or something like that. If I can, I want to hopefully he plays something like a spell. I can react with rally. Then it comes to my turn, and then I can do some stuff. 'Cause I can immediately attack. Let's be on. So now it bounces back to me, and I get to attack with MF and level her up. And he can't do anything about it.
That's Captain Fortune.
Hers just looks so bad. And it doesn't make sense. It's like she's like a spirit in her own ship or something like that. I just don't get it. I literally don't get it. Alright, so looks like we might be able to turn it around. I'm hoping, praying. This looks pretty good for us. Because if he blocks, anything that he chooses to block with is pretty much taking 3 damage. So he's gonna do that, then he's gonna mount his attack. Which is, should I have attacked with my own unit? No. He has to be really careful here. Ally died? Oh yes it did. I was thinking like, when did an ally die? Okay.
Set sail.
I don't understand what you're doing. Oh, buddy.
Hey, pal.
You just lost. Because she has overwhelm. A mistake that I made also before.
That's why I'm the captain.
Alright, and that's gonna be it for this lovely exhibition thingy that I was trying out. I think, like I said, I think that this deck is pretty good. I liked it. This deck is, I think, the most practical though. And the Lee Sin deck, I think, needs a lower curve, I think, pretty much. Hope you guys enjoyed just testing out some stuff. Because, yes, I could have made a video playing these decks for like 5 matches. But I always feel bad like that I'm gonna have to switch cards in and out mid-match or not. So, just try out some decks. Throw something to the wall, see what sticks. So let me know if you guys enjoyed that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And just remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.